Hello everyone, it is Spikezilla Productions, and today we're looking at the Goodsmile Company Guilty Gear Strive Bridget Nendoriod. So, this is her box. It looks really good. Love all the stuff on it. This is actually I think the first review that I've seen of this figure, so let's get out of the packaging, shall we? Now, I've already opened the box already, so let's just open her up. So, this is what you get when you open up the box. One of the accessories you get is this spare neck joint in case you end up breaking the neck joint that she comes stock with. Now let's remove the first tray. Remove the figure herself, set her aside. Face plates. Roger. Arms. Alternate arm pieces. And the alternate leg piece. She does come with an instruction book, an instruction sheet on how to do everything. So that's good to know. Yeah, she comes with all sorts of things on how to do all the different posing options. Though I won't be showing all of them because that's too much to do, and I'm pretty sure after this video there will be other reviews. So here is the second tray that comes in the box. It contains a fully extended yo-yo. The Go sign that's featured in a lot of Bridget promo art, and two alternate hands. One is just her with her index finger out, while the other one is very similar to one of her stock hands, with the exception of there being a tiny little hole for the yo-yo to attach to. So let's get Bridget on her stand. Now, I don't have any size comparisons with me, but if you collect Nendoroids, you know that these figures are generally pretty small. So this little stand right here is for Roger or the yo-yo, extended yo-yo, to do one of the poses. So this is the stand setup. However, since we're just going to display Bridget on it, let's remove the Roger stand. And let's attach Bridget herself. One of her hoodie things popped off. Mine wasn't. For being such a stickler for perfection, mine sadly wasn't glued in properly. Let me move all of her accessories off camera. So here she is. Here's Bridget. So for being such a small figurine, she is actually really well detailed. I really like how they were able to get a good majority of her detail on her, including the little crosses on her arms, the clothing brand logo on her jacket, its hoodie, her symbol on her hood, which is pretty good that they were able to get such a small detail on there, because I've seen some other figurines of Strive Bridget who don't get that detail correct. A lot of times it's just a weird like little lump on her hood, so I'm glad they were able to get the androgynous / trans symbol correctly on her, because that's actually really cool. So yeah, for being a small figure, she packs a lot of nice things like I love the gradient on her hair. That's actually really good. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm even surprised, like even the detail on the little handcuff is actually really good as well. So now let's go into articulation. So articulation, Bridget can move her head side to side. She can look up and down. If she was not on her stand, she can actually look up a bit more, but not down as much. Not down. She has articulation at the shoulders. She can rotate at the upper arm, and her wrists can move. Of course, these bits of articulation are because since she's a Nendoroid, you can take apart her arm. Then swap them out for other pieces. She has a swivel at her midsection, so that way she can get her in different poses. It's easier to move her by the handcuff more than any other part of her body. Then she has ball jointed hips and swivel ankles. Though it's weird that they gave her swivel ankles because she technically can't really, like you can swap it out with the other foot, but it really wouldn't work all that well. Now I was able to get her to stand without her little stand arm setup, but it's pretty difficult. Yeah. So now let's go into accessory attachments. So first, you're gonna want to pop off the front of the hoodie. You'll want to pop it off. Reattach the little hood tassel stretch thingy, whatever those are called. And then you remove her faceplate, and then you can give her either this faceplate, which me and my friends joke that she looks a little out of her mind, if you know what I mean. And then And then here she is with her winking face, which is really cute. I really like that face. It's adorable. Apologies for that. Anyways. So now let's get into some of the posing. Some of the options. So the first one we're going to do is her victory animation, is her round win animation, I should say. So you're gonna take off both her arms, and then you're going to remove her right leg. Then what you're going to want to do is that you're going to take the bent leg and pop it off this ball joint right here, which I was kind of scared that I would need to shove this into the figure, but no, it's just meant to hold it in place for the box. So you pop that leg in, then you're going to want to turn the head. Then we're going to take the arms from you're going to take off the upper sleeves of the bent arms with the yo-yos in it. And then you're going to put it onto the sleeves of the regular arms. And you're going to put the right one on back like this. And then you're going to want to take the left one. I think the left one just goes on the regular arm it's attached to. If not, I apologize for getting this wrong. But yeah, and then, of course, apply her back onto the stand, seeing as how she has only 1 foot on the ground. Gotta pick up the little hoodie bit. And here she is in her round win pose. Yeah. This is honestly a really cool fact that you can actually do this with this figure. Alright. So next pose I want to show off is another case of us having to use these parts. Now what I like to do for swapping the faces is that I like to pop off the head because it makes it easier for me to do that. So we're going to take off the shoulder joint. Well, we're going to just take this one off so that we can get the normal shoulder joint into place. And then this is when we're going to use the index finger raised hand. And we're going to just use the kickback leg as well, so that it looks like she's in mid-walk, because this is her walk cycle pose. Not to mention the packaging even shows it like this. And just for consistency's sake, we're going to pop on the regular face. The face she comes stock with out of the box. Gonna pop on the head, like so. And then we're going to pop it on, like, oop. Yeah. So next, we're gonna take off her hand with the yo-yo attached to it. And then we're gonna take this hand right here with the little hole in it. You may not be able to see if there is a little hole in it. So let's plug that in like so. Then we reattach it to then we attach the hand to the body. Then we angle her arm down like this, and then plug her back on her stand again. And now she looks like she's walking, being in, like in the game. Just like in the game. Yeah. Now, I won't do any of the other poses because, frankly, I just don't want to have to continuously reassemble and disassemble her to show off all the things she can do, because she could do a lot of different things. So, last accessory we'll look at are the mini stands. Of course, let's get her back into her neutral pose, so we'll just pop off her other leg, and then we'll pop in her other leg, and then we plug her back into her stand like this. So one of the stands is meant for this little ghost sign. This is from, now within the actual game, the ghost sign doesn't really appear. This is just a reference to one of her attacks. Or she does say go, so I'm assuming that's what this little piece is referencing right here. And of course, this is prominent in a lot of the larger scale figures of her for some reason. Yeah. Now for the last accessory, we'll take a look at Roger, Bridget's mechanical haunted teddy bear. He's actually really cute, surprisingly. He is really adorable. All that sewing, all that like stitching detail, and these little things on it, and the little tag right here. He just looks so cute. The button eyes are adorable. The muzzle is so expertly detailed. And he is actually slightly articulated. He has a swivel at the head. So to get him on, you can use this stand right here. However, one of the poses also says that you can use it for the extended yo-yo as well. So that's cool. And of course, all these smaller ball joint stands are compatible with each other. As when I initially unboxed her, I mistook the sign one for Roger's stand. But anyways, we're gonna take this and we're gonna, well, funny enough, we're gonna plug it right here. Will this get me demonetized? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna plug the stand in right here, and then we can plug it into here, 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 or as I like to put it, here. So yeah, I think that's about it for the Bridget Nendoriod from Guilty Gear Strive. If you'd like to, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future reviews on more video game content, more Godzilla content, just anything that I'll be able to do when I'm still far away from most of my collectibles. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.